Good afternoon. This is a conversation here with Mark Cobb, who is one of the finalists in the Best Construction Blog Competition for 2013. He got a very high score both from the popular vote and the judges. And I'm interested in talking with him and learning more about why you started your blog and some of the results you've achieved from it. So, Mark, would you like to explain what motivated you to begin blogging? Well, maybe firstly, tell us a little about yourself. That probably would help.
Sure, absolutely. I'm a construction lawyer, and we have two offices in the state of Georgia. We tend to represent mainly suppliers and subcontractors. And I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I've enjoyed being a lawyer, and now I'm enjoying doing a little bit of marketing too.
All right, so now
that's part of all our practices.
Good. So tell me what caused you to start your blog, and what that'll be the first question. The second question, what results you've achieved from it.
Blog part's easy. We began a website, I guess it was probably in 2007, and we began getting some new clients from the website. I was absolutely amazed. So I began looking at how to improve and maximize the website. And most of the search engine optimization guidelines suggest starting a blog. So I decided to start a blog. It provides new content on our webpage. It also allows us to use a lot of, to use different words to describe different specific actions that a client may be looking for online. So it's been very useful in that standpoint.
And can you track results from it?
We're a small firm, and so we track results by the number of telephone calls we get. Okay. And we have definitely seen a dramatic increase in our new client base while maintaining our existing client base, which is the goal.
Now, I understand that you have an office in Atlanta, but you also you work from a more rural location, if I'm understand. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And the challenge you have is, I believe a lot of your clients work are out of state and stuff like that, and so this is where the ability to reach a wider market through the internet or search engine tools is probably helpful for you.
Absolutely, it is. It is significant. When you look at, since we represent so many material suppliers, if somebody is manufacturing concrete or roofing tiles, they may be in Wisconsin or Oklahoma or Florida, but they may be supplying on a job in Georgia, and they're looking for a construction lawyer who understands Georgia law. They look online, they find us. Fantastic.
Right. What would you say? Do you have? Can you quantify the business or value you've gotten from the blog? Is there any measures you've built into to measure that?
Fortunately, we really haven't, other than the volume of new clients has increased dramatically. Well, what is dramatically? I would say we probably double our new clients, and when I say new clients, I mean clients approaching us online. Well, I double our new client list every 6 months, which is remarkable. But having a blog has also increased our credibility, and it's helped us to build relationships with you and your blog, for example, also relationships with other colleagues and other potential clients.
That's good. How much time do you spend on the blog?
I can spend a lot more because it's fun. Realistically, probably 2 to 3 hours a week.
Okay. And do you have any advice, or did you have any lessons learned, things that happened that caused you to change your practice or the way you do your blogging? And what recommendations would you make for others who are looking at doing this sort of thing?
I think when I began blogging, when I look back at my old posts, I guess technically and legally they were good, but the writing style has evolved. And so I think I've become a little bit looser, a little bit more myself, and that I hope makes it more appealing to the readers. So I would say try to be creative. I used to stick only with legal topics, but then I realized I could also help some local community charities during their fundraising events. And then I also found out I could have fun by posting a humorous video every now and again, or just doing something fun to make it better for my readers.
Do you have a recollection of your most interesting or effective blog posting?
One of the most recent ones that has been extremely effective is there was a 2013 change in Georgia's lien laws.
Right.
And so we basically updated that every 3 or 4 weeks as it made its way from the House of Representatives into the Georgia Senate, then sit on the governor's desk, and then last week it was signed by the governor. And I noticed a lot of other outlets picked up our blog entries, and so they republished it. So I'm not sure it was most successful, but it definitely got us a lot of coverage.
Okay. Going forward, do you have any visions for how this will evolve or change, or anything you think you'll do enhance or add to your blog? And if so, could you describe to me?
Tremendous question. In the last month, we've been putting together a newsletter where we collect some of our blog articles and also trying to develop new content. So by sending a newsletter out to clients and potential clients, we're hoping to introduce them to our blog. So I suppose we're trying to increase our readership considerably. I'm just now interested in getting guest bloggers. I think, again, as a lawyer, I've been very narrowly defining, very cautious of what's posted online, but I'm feeling freer and having more fun with it. So I'm looking forward to some guest bloggers here.
Okay. Do you have any final words that you'd like to share, or any observations you'd like to share?
For what it's worth, I enjoyed Construction Marketing Ideas competition. I thought it was great, and it made me as a blogger focus a little bit more on the blog. It helped me to introduce the blog to other people, and there's been a lot of follow-up responses when I asked people to consider my blog to vote for it. And that's been pretty positive.
Indeed, and that's one reason you came into the finalist category on this thing. Well, Mark, I've enjoyed this interview.